Comparison is Satan's tool, and if you use it, you're a fool. Well, I guess I'm a fool then too, because I compare myself daily, don't you? With comparison, you might as well put confidence away on a shelf. I look at others and start thinking less of myself. Why can't I be as smart as him or as fast as her? And now I'm thinking about things I wish I were. Really, comparison causes content to flee. So why don't you start loving you for you, and I'll start loving me for me? Jesus is the only one to whom we should compare. But that game isn't necessarily fair. It's simple. Jesus is perfect and we're not. Our sin and imperfections aren't even hard to spot. And still, it's so easy to look around us and say, I want to be more like them. My dear, if only you knew you yourself are a gem. Comparison is just deepening the hole of insecurity, and thinking you're anything less than amazing is a total obscurity. I promise, I promise, I promise. You are beautiful. But I get it. I get it. Maybe if I was a little taller, a little slimmer, a little smarter, I'd be happy with who I am. I'm jealous of her hair, her eyes, her smile, and her tan. We're all just morphed into a basic blob of jealousy. Why is that so stinking hard for us all to see? Reality is comparison is slowly chipping away at our originality, making it impossible to find a unique personality. But I'm not saying you're better than others, if that makes sense. Because humility can be just as important as confidence. Comparison will either lead you down the road of arrogance and pride, or strengthen the feeling of insignificance inside. Now, I know it's not your fault. We've been raised to comparisons before age 9. A newspaper article, I can already see the headline, Comparison, the force that divides us. All it does is bring flaws to the surface. I know what comparison does. I've seen its effect, a constant reminder that I'm not perfect, but guess what? Nobody is. We all have different strengths. We all have different weaknesses. We all have our victories, and we definitely all have our failures. So stop comparing yourself to others, because they're just as imperfect as you. But God still wants you to know you're beautiful through and through. When you don't compare yourself to others, you fill Him with glee, because He made you just the way He wants you to be.